Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mobile BayBears. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Troy Scribner gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kermit Yellowhorse, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps.
Digging in, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Right fielder, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Popped up. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Doug Patterson.
Doug Patterson.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellowhorse moves over, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Ready now, Luke Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Luke Gonzalez.
Fly ball out to right field. Yellow Horse has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So no runs here, no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are tied 2-2. In now, Mike Paul.
Leading off from Mobile, center fielder, Mike Paul.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yellow Horse is there to put it away for out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Chet Braswell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse moves over, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The BayBears on top, 3-2.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The BayBears came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Eddie Chassin wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tommy Douglas hammers down the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious BayBears. 3 runs, 4 hits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mobile BayBears. Division rivals do battle. Next. Bo Arthur, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Kermit Yellow Horse. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission. To lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the...
Now to the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Weakly hit towards first. Patterson is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Drew Glass. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Story. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Steve Story.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yellow Horse back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2. Stepping up to the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Rich Olson.
Left fielder, Rich.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Digging in the switch hitter, Doug Patterson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We're through 6 full. The BayBears lead it 3-0. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Kermit, Yellow Horse, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike. Rose over at second. Reed is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's...
Digging in once again, Kermit, Yellow Horse. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Glass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The BayBears led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Bo Arthur notches his 3rd win of the year. Tommy Douglas wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious BayBears. 3 runs.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mobile BayBears. Division rivals do battle next. Jason Wellman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kermit, Yellow Horse. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Olsen is there. 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute.
Digging in to try it again. Kermit, Yellow Horse, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Yellow Horse, just 18 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. The 0-1 on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
Braswell comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Again, a 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Kermit, Yellow Horse. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. And we still have no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Gonzalez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yellow Horse has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
1-1 to count. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Bassett has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we still have no score. Now at the plate, Kermit's Yellow Horse. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Yellow Horse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Hall. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Kermit's Yellow Horse, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Rob Hutchinson earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mobile BayBears. Division rivals do battle next. Christopher Newcomb will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Mike Hall. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line.
1-1.
And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Fourth home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kermit Yellow Horse. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Paul has a play. 1 down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business.
Now at the plate, Ryan Wiles. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yellow Horse is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The BayBears on top, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kermit Yellow Horse, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The BayBears lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Kermit Yellow Horse. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here. For this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
The count now at 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready for another chance? Drew Glass. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Yellow Horse has it in his sights. 2 down. Now in the box, Chet Braswell. He singled his last time up. Story is off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out to right. Yellow Horse is there, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The BayBears on top, 2-1. Here's Jabari Blash. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kermit, Yellow Horse, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Way outside. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping up to the plate, Chet Braswell. He flew out in his last at bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The BayBears lead it 2-1.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Mobile jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Christopher Newcomb earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Alex Wimmers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Tommy Douglas records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious BayBears. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Jumbos, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mobile BayBears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lawrence Michael has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Right fielder, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Here's the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 1-0. Into the box now, Rich Olson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Rich Olson.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Yellow Horse looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Doug Patterson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Patterson.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Ryan Wiles. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The windup and the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Littleton backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yellow Horse.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Stanley leads off first with 1 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in there.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock to him.
Now to the plate, Russell Rose comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him. Digging in and looking for more, Kermit Yellow Horse, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
Dig. Good job.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Digging in, Russell Rose. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Yellow Horse at third with 2 away. Line drive Base hit to right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third.
That'll way to square
make
it up.
5-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Story. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Yellow Horse is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2.
You can beat it.
This one over to first. To his right, Patterson, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past it out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. 2 runs have scored. Throw won't get him. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So it's 4 runs on just 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 10-3. Coming to the plate now, Casey Bassett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Littleton is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Freddie Gallegos takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 10 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the BayBears, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.